I think I was too obsessed with academics and I was trying to present a paper on that. I just wanted to tell a personal sense. I think it's public sociology. I said he's the embodiment of that one. And the first time I shared a platform with him was not in an academic seminar. We shared on a television studio. And the issue was farmer suicide in Maharashtra. I think this is around 2004, 5, around that time. And I was fallen in love. I'm still in love with that institute, where I was a faculty, Center for the Study of Developing Society, CSDS. And it is he, I think all my students must, if you have any iota of affiliation with me, you should know that you should thank Professor Anand Kumar, because I've never thought of JNU as a site where I would join and teach and so on. It is sir who asked me, he said, Bimol, think about coming to JNU. I said, what? JNU, I never thought. And I was enjoying the kind of intellectual ambience in CSDS with multidisciplines and big guys coming in, Charles Taylor and Laura Mulvey, all kinds of big guys dropping in. Sir was also one of those big guys which I keep on noticing from JNU who dropped in the CSDS. So I was there, and it's not one time. He was consistent. Every time I see him, he said, so have you thought about shifting to JNU? And he keeps on reminding me, and so much so that I think Ashish knows this story very well. Some of his students would even come to the CSDS and said, Professor Anand Kumar was saying that you should think about coming to JNU. So ultimately I applied. And I came, and I was in a dilemma because I was enjoying in that CSDS. So I kept my lien for so long. But he said that, why you're doing that? You are here already and do your job. I remember Professor Uman also once said, I look reasonably young that time when I came here and never thought that I was a senior faculty or something. Though Professor Uman also said, very funnily, he said, Bimol, stay back. Don't go back to CSDS. There are positions for associate professor here. You will get it soon. I said, sir, you have forgotten. I joined here as a associate professor. I didn't like checking a new Bahu in the house. He looked from my toes to head and said, how old are you? How long have you been teaching and stuff like that? I remember. So I thank Professor Anand Kumar, as destiny would have it. Among the 3 institutes where I have served, Delhi University, CSDS and JNU, my longest service now is in JNU, and this is my 18th year. I have been there in that institute for almost 9 years in CSDS. Before that, I was in DU. So I had this journey. I should thank sir. And then one moment I saw was when he joined politics and he fought. And I said, yeah, this is real in action. You are entering into that domain. And my friend Yogendra Yadav and he were all along. And Yogen also called me up when I fought election. He was very happy that finally you have taken the plunge and all. The other aspect of sir was this. This is about what I always talk to my student about, destiny. If sir had not left India in the 70s, just before that, he went to Chicago for his PhD, India would have a huge, big political figure from North India. He would have been much more bigger than Lalu Prasad and Nitish Kumar. They are part of the same JP movement. We keep on talking about this with some of the colleagues. Had he not gone to US, he had continued to be here. And I still have an old picture of him delivering a speech in the old campus. As I think sometime around 71, 72 pictures, and a very lanky, tall guy. And I have heard from seniors that he was a master speaker in public meetings. And we have seen that. I think Srinivas is right. Something new will popped up, and the way he uses his phrase, and it's in his blood. I think nobody can get it just like that. I think so. We can observe it, and I think it's right. It's very human friendly. I know some of the senior who have been part of the Lohiyat movement and so on. So whenever I meet them, they will keep on mentioning it. Oh, you're from Anand Kumar Center. So I was identified as a faculty from Anand Kumar Center, and I must tell you, when I walk in the corridor in Lok Sabha, some people also told me the same. Oh, you were from Anand Kumar's thing, So I say yes, and I'm just continuing the tradition. So thank you so much, sir, for all that. These are small things that affects you and have shaped your destiny. If I hadn't come across with him in that television show on farmer suicide, I remember one psychiatrist, me and him were there discussing in that television studio. And then if we had not said this word of thinking about JNU, and not only saying that, insisting, I won't take the name of some of your students who are faculty members in various universities who keep on coming me and say, Bhaiya, ab aa jao, professor has been reminding you, you should apply to JNU and kind of thing, I think. I'm not saying that it's a corruption, don't read it, okay? Sir just gave me the space that JNU could be a site of my life. And I have taken that decision, initially a little reluctant, but I'm used to it now. I'm very proud, and I can tell you JNU is everywhere. When I'm in a standing committee, people walk up to me and say, Joint Secretary, sir, I am from JNU. I am from JNU. Some of them are so happy in the standing committee meeting. Bahar aate to say, sir, we are very proud of you. So I realized that JNU is everywhere, and from deputy directors in the Lok Sabha secretariat to IS officers. And the funniest thing is, one more IGP recently was sitting across me, and then in the aircraft, and then I could send it. He was glancing at me like this, and he walked up to me and said, sir, by any chance, are you Bimol Akoijam? I said, yes. First thing I thought he's going to say something. He said, I am a JNUite. This is what he said. He's an IGP. And I realized that JNU is everywhere. This is something that, we have two ministers also, the big guys under Modi government also. These are all JNUite, different colors, different ideologies. But I think all my students here, you should be thanking your stars that you are part of this history. And Professor Anand Kumar is the one who points to what I have been teaching you, that you should have a conversation between life and letter. He is the embodiment of that one, and you shouldn't forget that and emulate these things. And I said, be human and be true to your convictions, and then have a nice life, just as I wish you, sir, all the best in your life. Thank you so much, sir.